Okay, we're live.
Just give Merv a couple more seconds here.
Okay.
In the waiting room.
No.
Well, it is 5:30. I'm going to call this meeting of the Corporation of the Township of Bonnechere Valley regular council meeting today, Tuesday, October 4th, 2022 at 5:30. And the agenda, of course, says that we are in council chambers. We are not. We are via Zoom. So I'm calling this meeting to order. Are there any additions to the agenda this afternoon? We just have one. It's the resolution for snow removal. So I have a resolution dated this 4th day of October 2022 that the agenda be accepted as amended. Mover and seconder, please. Moved by Brent, second by Tim. We just lost Jack. All in favor? I'm doubting that there's pecuniary interest, but I will call the question for the two members that are here and myself. Is there any declaration of pecuniary interest or the general nature thereof? I see none. Did we get him back, Annette?
He's just coming in now.
Perfect. As we gather this afternoon, I would like to acknowledge on behalf of council and our community that we are meeting on the traditional territory of the Algonquin people. We would like to thank the Algonquin people and express our respect and support for their rich history. And we are extremely grateful for their many and continued displays of friendship. We also thank all the generations of people who have taken care of this land for thousands of years. Jack, I asked the question, do you have any pecuniary interest?
No.
Okay,
Sorry, it booted me out.
No worries. No worries. I have a resolution dated this 4th day of October 2022 that the minutes of the regular council meeting held on September 20th, 2022, as amended or presented, be hereby adopted. Can I get a mover and seconder to get it on the floor, please? Moved by Tim, second by Brett. Are there any errors or omissions? Seeing none, I will call the question. All in favor? Thank you, council. We have no delegates this afternoon. Reports have been filed. I have a resolution dated this 4th day of October 2022 that the correspondence be filed. Can I get a mover and seconder, please? Moved by Jack, second by Brent. Anything further on correspondence? All in favor? Thank you. Is there anything on the check register and board report? I see none. I have a resolution dated this 4th day of October 2022. Whereas on September 8th, 2022, the Ontario government passed the Strong Mayors Building Homes Act 2022 that provides the mayors of Toronto and Ottawa with new extraordinary executive powers. And whereas this will initially apply to the City of Toronto and City of Ottawa, however, it will later be expanded to include other municipalities, according to a statement made by the Premier at the 2022 AMO Annual Conference. And whereas this gives mayors additional authority and powers and correspondingly takes away authority and powers from councils and professional staff, and will include giving the mayor the authority to propose and adopt the municipal budget and to veto some decisions of council. And whereas these changes will result in a reduction of independence for professional staff, including the CAO, who currently provides objective information to the council and the public, and will now take direction from the mayor alone when the mayor so directs. And whereas these are surprising and unnecessary changes to the historical balance of power between a mayor and council, which historically gave the final say in all matters to the will of the majority of the elected council. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Council of the Township of Bonnechere Valley does not support the Strong Mayors Building Homes Act, as the proposed changes are not appropriate and will not speed up the construction of housing and will erode the democratic process. And further, that we request the province of Ontario to consider the following. Number one, that the province of Ontario should outline other ways to institute housing and other matters to speed up construction of housing, such as the authority to approve development without final clearances from outside agencies who have been given reasonable time to provide such clearances. that if the Ontario government deems these changes necessary in large single tier municipalities such as Toronto and Ottawa, that such changes should not be implemented in smaller municipalities. 3, that the Ontario government should enact legislation clarifying the role of mayor, council, and the chief administrative officer, similar to those recommended by the Ontario Municipal Administrators Association and those recommended by Justice Morocco in the Collingwood Judicial Inquiry of 2020. And 4, that if the stated goal of this legislation is to construct more housing in Ontario, that this can be accomplished through other means, including amendment of the Planning Act and funding for more affordable housing. And further, that council directs the clerk to ensure that a copy of this resolution be provided to the Premier of Ontario, the Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing, the Standing Committee on Heritage, Infrastructure and Cultural Policy, John Yakubuski, MPP, and the Association of Municipalities of Ontario. Can I get a mover and seconder, please? Moved by Jack, seconded by Brent. Discussion. So as I said at our last meeting, guys, in my opinion, this is just another download with a fancy title that will clear the province of planning or of land use issues. It wouldn't do anything for us. And in fact, I always say that the mayor is just one vote on council. And this is absolutely, it's not necessary, period. So I will call for the vote. All in favor? Thank you, and that's unanimous. I have a resolution dated this 4th day of October 2022 that snow removal for the 2022-23 and 2023-24 winter season be awarded to John K. Reinhardt, sand and gravel, front end loader, $85 an hour, tandem dump truck, $85 an hour, four-wheel drive plow, $85 an hour. Can I get a mover and seconder? Moved by Tim, second by Brent. Discussion. All in favor? Thank you. I have a resolution dated this 4th day of October 2022, that bylaw 2022-070 being a bylaw to enter into an agreement for the winter maintenance of connecting links, bylaw 2022-071 being a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of council, be read a first time, be deemed read a second time, be deemed read a third time and passed. Mover and seconder, please. Moved by Jack, second by Brent. Discussion. All in favor? And I have a resolution dated this 4th day of October 2022 that the council meeting be adjourned at 5:37 p.m. All mover and seconder. Tim, Brent, all in favor? Thank you, council. We are adjourned. Good work today, by the way. And I meant to say, Tim, thanks for not cutting off the Ontario Winter Games committee there. Well, I know that they went a little long, but our time was really appreciated. I was texting with Peter Emo, so thank you for not shutting them down at the 20-minute mark.
Hey, not a problem. And as we noticed, we got back on track and right back on time. So that worked out.
Yeah, we absolutely did. But I just thought I'd throw that out to you because I know there was a lot to go over. And again, we're there first. So that was a big deal, right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, guys, thanks. Have a great evening.
Thank you.